You know right, assassinate. Airport and my moja nananu shegu edigu on my
Memo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. Still on budgeting sensem and the NPP for approving. You see, there is one thing me pese NDC for ni nea ejitum. Now, if the NDC are able to change their strategies now, what I want the NDC to accept now, and they say NPP edi adwinye bitiomo. Kosro brafom kwasasiase kobebia that admission no NDC should just admit it. No one say NDC for koye press conference and say the NPP they've used sense to beat the NDC. Simple and short. Womo de adwin e beat NDC for. Sene na ye ni ayehwe se ade ne beko no. Say NPP for nim de ombeye. Tactical mindset pa we strategy. The crane nyame anim ni no kra wo ho na waka. O hwe NPP for budget ya wo mo aya wo mo apasi. Just say utumi hu say ya tenase ana ye this strategy we a art of war. NDC for winning the first one. A ye abambagbem rejected budget no. But this one no NPP for koechi ekotena efie ye strategy e de adwen. Me te say na nkrofo kan in fact wo hwe Sam George Endra wo be kan say Endra akra no Chief Justice eba Parliament. I don't know what the Chief Justice came to do at the Parliament there. But what should the NPP for years is here we more approve the budget no. Nyansa enum de BTNDC. Simple and short. One more the nyansa. Endra Gabio trader ko be kan sembi. I say law a very powerful. So unim say you use mrana. Obetumi solve a lot of issues. Now he was speaking on this particular issue. Me sa asem na wa kan me se sana aka say nyansa se wunim se ye tena se strategize e de nyansa ana adwen eye ade bia. Now during the course of the day I'll bring you a lot of stories, accusations bia e koso NPP members bia ye can say imposters ye de omo be share mu so that NPP 4 beson 138 ni nyama no. Clearly the NPP sat down, they strategized, and they've beaten the NDC. Whether we like it or not, me, I am against the passing of this budget just because of some things be a woman. And yama be a woman, they say, import duties, cars, nene yamano, ni na ebe kosro by 30%. And the governmental facilities, bia ube yusubiano, prices no ebe kosro by 15%. Iti uko school, uko private public university, uko public schools, bebia public hospital, bebia uko bia, bebia uko school bia, and the bills bebia ebe cost by 15%. Our budget nim. Aside that, indro ebe kosro because I indro ne nyama ni nano 30% benchmark ye free so car sa ni indro ne nyama ni nano ye san betia extra 30% ansa na sa amomodie no. Inti Ghana for the afiansa ye besu. Me those were the things and I courtesy defense no. And no and I never budget ni mo and I may reject budget no. Those were my points I made the reject budget no. But and there ya finding answer a coin at the accept budget no. Yeah. But you see it's a game of war. Uwinia na wakwechi na wako strategize na waba na webe lusu na u lusu na wako tenanti first NPP for lose no omusia anyanse free me betina ha ye ni na ye kan say there is no way NPP for wo mu betumi a pass. There is no way. Indeed there was no way, but they found a way. Yes, minds at work. Semuni amobeka ya embra Martinamidu ebe kan sembi efa Ekufuado ho se okohia Ekufuado na okohia Ekufuado kan bibi tre no strategy bi ombe use na later strategy sa de no ka tre na be mu no mu use strategy di mo ka sa asem no mo ka asem am ka tre mo sa time no ka tre mo say I say the NPP when it comes to strategy on politics they are far ahead of NDC. Me kan asem no wa ha say ama some NDC people were not happy, but this strategy no is what we are seeing at play right now. Obi beka say eye krono nsem eye whatever. Yes, obi bo krono a ode na adwen na ebiti ana meboa. Ukoto ade e wo krom. Ukoto phone na wo ma seminar. So ode adwen na ebiti. Until however you take it. Eye adwen NPP for the EBT NDC for. But the mistake the NPP are doing is that they feel say it is NDC they are beating. They don't know say majority of Ghanaians are against this. That's the mistake. NPP for so one ye. One more fan say you money NDC for NECO. It is a ye BT NDC for ye BT omo so one nim. Se wusi krom biscuit na prempe. E mani team esi krom. Hear how people were cursing the president. Say he levy what the bar. It diabo mo bono. And then mobile money for so but you see all these people me NDC for ntenase. NDC ntenase no mo nwe omo ho. Because some crofo so ka ho bi. All these civil society groups, some mobile money for yi. Eye Mahama na was on by this time mo the demonstration demonstration chirinche NAC so. Since the country 4 years or more call demonstration against our E-levy in Crawford Seneca. Since the country 4 years or more call demonstration against E-levy, omu do 200 in po. A lot of people. And the mobile money vendors send the Ghana, bebre, the thousands, 2,000s. Bebre, mona idea we be affect mo. Because in Crawford be jam mobile money use. And there, MTN4, almost a quick loan. One more mabium, E-levy ya yebe passe, one more quick loan bium. Quick loan a boan Crawford. Nketi, emo mojuma kosono, and the yebe jai yusu. It is the ordinary Ghanaian. See, Chrome ne bisa the ordinary Ghanaian. Everyone, me so far, out of 10 people, many more backers. So far, me to me out of say all of them, they are against our E-levy at the way. Me now for me no more school we school po there. Omo there omo chin kokokokokoko because me mama mo ati say me computer science. So we are for digitalization. It is how the way said the digitalization of this country. Inti obi a wa ye computer science and our fintech world no tech world no will be a chinsa E-levy way. Kokokokoko. But everyone is quiet. And the radio stations me who and I pesi ye near de ye di blame ND. Yes, ye omo person mo ye no mo blame NDC for say NDC for aden na mo anko mo ko ya. Today they want to pin the blame on NDC. He NDC for munda baby ndwe mo ho. Me de maka eba ya ye kaseti aye no. Eba ye nko kase asumesi wo ye NPP ni nti wo no ye ma wo ntia. Obentim wo ye NDC ni nti wo penatia ye nkasa asem no. Ye na ye tim. Eya Mahama time na ade we ba so a ye hu se ne Ghana for Mahama sa time aye ka say TV license time aye ka say toll levy o say den no we saw how Ghanaians demonstrated against Mahama in this country ye ni aye hu ye nti wa adwuma be say na wo te ho na wo se wo nye demonstration en fa ho a eye wa wasem NDC for no at least if for nothing at all they fought and Ghanaians have seen say at least womo just that NPP for ekotenase e the strategy ene nyansa ena aba biti omo simple and short just admit it NPP the nyansa BT NDC strategy and you see the truth of the matter is this yampo na embrano eba as far as NPP for omunya all of their 138 members omo to abana yesi nanka NDC 4 kaya because now yesi NDC 4 koya na komosi ya 137 about to ko so anka be 137 sisi ano asem omo kan say parliament mbrane trese so obi eye presiding speaker mbrane enka se nipa kono ontumi nye casting vote trese won say abani mu pai e pai a who speaker no and also will decide. It is a NDC for koye and at the end year 137 krana. Say NPP ni no ye speaker no. International sabani mo apai into no be decide. Obviously be decide am NPP for no. Into whether the NDC went or not, there was no way anaka NDC for be winning as far as NPP for enya full people. Into na and also a one strategy of MPP for. Now, one more level of strategy no ba no. One strategy ba no. Aside that, answer na one this answer we ABT NDC for. Into ade ne de. Ye ni ayenjin tum. And let's allocate the blame to the appropriate quarters. So MPP, clearly your constituents, most of your constituents are angry about this everything, but because of politics, it's very simple. MPs ni niya wamo atuaba for saadie way. Write their names down, note them. Oshana se wo MP wo mo a embrane du si yekotuaba kai. Eyawa wo femu ende. Na tuaba tiano, as simple as that. Kai eyaw a wo femu ende. Sa ilevi ya yedi be kai na tuaba tiano. That is the only way. Sa radio stations na mo ya mo pesa mo de share NDC no. Obia we di bo obia o kasa ade ne ye bone no nipa ko na wo pass ade no na we di bone fashion no me fa nkwo nipa kra ususu se wono na konko parliament nkokoma inti that I mean you can also say obi so betumi aka say na but at least we saw how the NDC in the first round they won the fight. Inti NDC for winning battle no, but NPP now it seems they've won the war. I don't know, maybe enim no, maybe something will happen. We move here NDC for more, and now I was say NDC for BIM. Until then, as it looks now, the NPP has won the war, and NDC won the first battle. There's a difference between battle and war. To war nankasa die. To see ano NPP for the strategy winning. But NDC ni na makano, you should be happy because the NPP were not fighting with only you. You should be happy because the NPP were fighting with a lot of their base. They were and NDC for no. That is what I'm saying. So that is the mistake the NPP have done. And you almost say woman NDC for NECON internal woman aja woman jubilate to parliament. But they don't know. Said they were fighting with the NDC, they were fighting with the silent Ghanaians, the neutral Ghanaians, and they were fighting with some members of their base because they will still pay. That is the mistake the NPP has done. And aside some mistake here, so a year precedence at all. One day, NDC so ba benwa. NDC so ye na adwen se wo ye mafia no mafia MPP na MPP ye na adwen se wo obesu ahye Ghana for and mo hwe de NDC ye mo hwe de NDC ya no ma tren say hey ye hu de mo ye 2021 in fact Andra NDC for press conference o mo ka wom o mo say sa de we ya MPP for aye they will match them boot for boot na a precedence a ebeda ho for 1,000 years to come, and indeed it is true. Intino, right now, the NPP has won the war. Yes, it is okay. But who have you won the war against? Not just NDC. You've won against the neutral Ghanaians. Mama wati ase Ghana ha, abato no eye 40-40. NPP won a strong 40. Wano de wo ye ne den, udi Kobi si so, say Kobi no stand for NPP kan no obeto ama NPP. NDC so was strong 40. O de aponchisi so say NDC kana say nipa ko no beto ama NDC. There are those people. O cost rubber form omo de. Into 20% na kana decide no, womo floating. This particular day we are majority of that 20% na ye floating no. NPP has gone to war with them. NPP for 40% ne krani bi krano and yeni ha say ena mama bia woton ade video na trende o se wano free ni collaborate wato abama NPP ato abama NPP nanso ade we ya NPP for yeyi won ha ne ho nkoto aba o se won to ma NDC da nanso won ha ne ho nkoto aba mpo or a strong NPP ni. So some base of the NPP, omoni omoenya, ama sisiano, want to ma NDC all right, but what's our 40% no wunya. See on to ma obium. So you've gone to war with these people. Today, look at how CSOs, they are all quiet about this thing. And opa we na mehu ne say Imani Africa, wo mu panyi ba ko Kofi Bentil. And I'm say join news so say then oka said the NPP for year no etiambra and I'm say ye ni ayet your my we mu. Ye ni ayet your my we mu. Mahama time de ye hu yo. Mahama time and they na occupy Ghana. No money na bom ni ye demonstration akese ni ye jinem ni ye jimende the CSOs lawyers will be your commander will be some obeka and they say hey all the lawyers on my timeline everyone is quiet and say you not be quiet. Onya quiet. Hey, law students are NDC MPs. Emma ya admit you nansi look at them, even them. Embra ya ma ya admit you no. Omu to me ba abonte beka say NDC for ye damwase. Law students. More law students. More exams are passing. Na ye di buge yimu efim. Just because you see number, you perceive this specific number into what pass cry, they found a way to eliminate you. Now NDC for kon amamo. NDC for can say yanjimwa. Na say friend say attorney general no ye tune fi ade so no. E hwan no ye fat kwa say ndi yanjimo. Law students record demonstration na wo mo koye. Wo mo aye failure mo 499 demonstration na wo mo koye no. Bisa say not even they were more than half. Demonstration omo kan so omo ye no bisa say na even they were more than half ana wo mo mu aye say omo kwa mo ho no kra no omo kra mo amba demonstration because they are afraid o say dey you wo mo amba. It was just a few of them in the call demonstration no in the call petition NDC for our parliament in NDC for so ye hu adwuma NDC for ye hu adwuma wie ye we hu so mo aba bonte aba be ka say NDC for ye da mo asio wanya mo anka ye nya school no mo hu so mo aba bonte aba be we. Today, they are all quiet. Today, the Ghana Bar Association once in this country, they spoke on legal issues. Ghana for ya dream boy and tanta. Wamoba bontin be kasa se asumesi we imbrana nchaye waha imbrani ye we waha. Today, they are all quiet. CSOs. Everyone is quiet. Adia NPP for ye nyansa strategy on the BTNDC or parliament. And are you hearing people speaking? But Mahama anka. So no dey sabi onu na nanim wo hare. Mahama onu na nanim hare. Mahama anka by this time. Na nka si Mahama time wo dey he. Ma NDC aban bra so na sa de wensi. The next day demonstration kese be koso wo Ghana. Omo ya lawyers akese. Omo ni mra kese. Beba abonten because yes ebi mu de mbra no omo ne de wo omo ne de twe omo nti omo de omo betum de aye de omo pe bia nti wa ya mfa mbra na wo de koyes are the same thing na ye mpene ma oman ya yetimu ni oman Ghana ayetimu ni anhwe ni ye a frustration once people get to realize say enkrofo bi nkokuo bi ase we be ya na okasa we be ya na okasa ebe mebufu aba nkrofo mu na se wonnim na wokoye sa ade ne bioma obon se nkrofo ne be sori etiao boni bia wo mu de bedu because on beka se wo ye nya atwumni embra aso mesi ne de esi no wamba mbeka ende wo de obi aso mesi obentin de aye ne de wo de mika ba beka inti it is okay so the NDC can take delight in that. They can take delight in the fact that it is Ghanaians who are going to feel the effect of this. They can take delight in the fact that it's not only NDC who are going to take delight on this. Who are going to take it's not only the NDC who are going to have the effect of this. They can take delight in that fact. So de na eba ye ni na ye bebre ana na de na beto ye so ye na ye mbre ye na ye bebre na so ebi mo bebra asia ebi mo inti ye na yetimu ana ejefo meboa ye na yetimu so that is that me say madam for NPP ni pound NPP nipa wo de in the next post makasa tenten in the next post me de ni intro ye NPP nipa owo we friend saying sa friend saying Dr. Kweku Otin ofri sa Dr. Kweku Otin ne ba no ne constituency no NPP constituency wo free eho NPP nipa de NPP be ye bia wo support me si enra chese wo suani wasi wonya Ghana krona me say he wonya Ghana obe free ye nia ye betena ha ye nia afedi osu onya opeso free Ghana because on tiase ti ye beje tax e wo momo so on tiase say melodies the political party pound now so we dear ne krani just say ni buafu ama wakwa online onu pound akọ online e control say eye if the own omo a wo mo defend NPP wo mo anka sende wo mo bechi me say ndra madam fu bisa o ye NPP communicator kukuom sa madam fu ya ba be ka treme se sa e-levy ade we de ne krani nyame nim enyo nanso sa madam fu ye ndra ye passe ade na ne ni age ho wo jubilate se ane NPP a passe wa na metro no se aso nesi enya wa na obeka kire me se sa ade we kukuom obeka kire me kukuom se sa ade we ni nje ho wa na obetro me kire me se chale ade no obe ne den eye ne party ntezo o man krofo hu se ne ni age na so deep down ne ni nje ho na me se deep down ne nje ho na okwa abonte akwa se we ni age ye na yetim nti ene de da ho no. So yes, the NDC the NPP they've used strategy. They've strategized and they've won the war. But it is a war against Ghanaians. It is a war against NDC. It is a war not against only NDC. It's a war against NDC. It is a war against Ghanaians in a whole. Or Ghanaians as a whole. And you pay for it. You've gone to war with Ghanaians. And your NDC pay Ghanaians. So you pay for it. Simple and short. Control your comment box and wait here for me.